Hi, welcome back to the Padded Pedal Room. Today we're going to talk about issues that we can have with our acoustic guitars, like relative humidity. I live in Canada, and in the winter it gets quite cold. With the heaters, kills all the humidity. You want to have a relative humidity between 40 and 50% humidity. Let's take a look at what we're at. According to the hygrometer here, we got 15% relative humidity in this room, which is not good for the guitars. So if you see some smoke coming out here on the side, I got a humidifier to try and help raise the humidity in this room. I have issues with some of my guitars having fret sprout, especially my acoustic. Well, if we look, get a close-up view here of the frets. A lot of frets started sprouting, and fret sprout is not necessarily an issue with how the guitar was finished, but it is an issue with the humidity in your room, because the wood will shrink when there's not enough humidity. Now, what's dangerous with a beautiful guitar like this is that if it's too dry, the top will crack. Or the wood will crack. This is a full solid body acoustic. It has more chances of cracking than a laminated body acoustic. So as such, I've been trying to play this guitar, and all I'm doing is cutting my fingers. I was going to bring it into the luthier or the local shop and have my setup guy fix it up, but I think I'm going to try it before it's getting the humidity back to where it should be. So what my luthier, he had recommended me the Dáddario humidipak maintain. So let's take a look at what it is. So the guy at the store showed me and explained to me how to work. Apparently it's quite simple, and as we read and as he explained to me, it miraculously adds humidity if it's not enough, or removes humidity if there's too much. If there's too much humidity all the time, it's not good. So in the summer we'll have to keep an eye on that. What do we get in the kit? We get the instructions, this sleeve here. You put your pouches in here, and then you put this into your sound hole. And this pouch is just to go in the case near your headstock. What actually comes in here, apparently these things, they can dry out when they get hard. You need to replace them. These tell me every like 6 months to a year possibly. I've heard people say 3 months to 6 months. It depends on the humidity or lack of humidity in the room. But I saw somebody online put these pouches in with a sponge in a Ziploc bag, and able to rehydrate these pouches so they continue working, so you don't have to spend another $30 on a replacement. But if it works or not, I don't know. I'll let you know as I try it. So here, well, that feels weird. It's like jello. Okay, so in the packet you get your 3 pouches. 2 to go in the sound hole and 1 to go with the headstock. Let's try it. Oh, it's like glued almost. Okay. If you look at it, it looks like it's glued, you know? It's really weird. Now that we've got it open all the way, it should fit in there. Just slide it right in. And that's it. Well, that's the first one. Let's see if we can get the other side open now. I guess it's easier when you know what you're doing now to get it all open. Alright. So this is in, and the way it's supposed to go is in the sound hole like this. So let's get this packet in first, and then we'll take a look at how we get this in. So if I can get this one open that's glued, there's a little bit of a lip here, but it's like I said, it's glued shut. If you look at it, it's like such a small lip. Really complicated to get this thing unglued. Okay, let's get it in here. And that's the pouch that goes in the headstock. This one here, we're just going to be putting it behind the headstock. This one here just goes like this, over the sound hole, like this. That's over the sound hole, and that's in there. We're going to leave this for a day or two, and we're going to see if the fret sprout improved. If it doesn't work and it doesn't help, I'm going to have to bring it in to have the frets filed. We'll be back in a couple of days, and I'll let you know how it's doing. Alright, well, we're back, and it's almost 2 weeks now. We're going to see how the humidipak, if it's helped with the humidity in the guitar, if the frets have gone back. I can tell you that the relative humidity right now in the room is 32, whereas it was 15 prior to that. So let's see what we've got here. Definitely seems to be less dry. The wood seems to be a lot better. I can say that the frets are much better. Actually, the top is quite good. There's a little bit of filing that needs to be done, but it's nowhere near as bad as it was. I definitely can play it, whereas before it kind of felt like barbed wire. Alright, well, it still needs a bit of a filing. I didn't expect the fret sprout to go away completely, so it obviously needs a little bit of work, but I can tell you that the wood definitely looks a lot healthier. And definitely with this, it'll prevent the top or all the solid wood from cracking, basically. So I actually don't regret picking up these humidipaks from Dáddario. I think if they can prevent cracking on a beautiful acoustic top, it's worth it, because these guitars are an investment. So what you're spending on this to keep this protected, I think it's really not a bad thing. But this guy's still going to have to go in to get the frets filed. If you guys have problems with the relative humidity in your rooms, where you store your guitars, I suggest you either get a humidifier or use some products like this. It's a worthwhile and minimal investment for the amount of damage that it prevents from happening to your guitars. So I hope this helps some of you. I'll catch you in the next one.